Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back baby with another banging video. So if you're new or returning and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting on? Go ahead, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about Halle and DDG's custody battle. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because as you guys know, I did a video yesterday advising you guys that Halle was granted full custody. Now, in that video, I realized that a lot of people didn't understand that. I definitely understand that when it says she was granted full custody, it could mean that DDG gets visitation or no visitation. I realized that many people did not watch the video in its entirety and they think that I didn't understand what that meant. But I do understand, guys. However, in case I didn't, I was fully informed yesterday. So thank you guys for all the information and education that you shared with me on that video. Now, I have an update on that because I've seen a snippet of the court document. Just a snippet of it was shared with me. I'm not going to share it in this video because if it's not available anywhere else, I'm not going to put it out there on the internet. But what is said, based on my understanding, is that Halle gets to keep full sole custody of Halo and DDG was granted visitation rights and it is supervised visitation as well. Now also based on what I'm understanding, do y'all see when Halle filed a restraining order against DDG and DDG went ahead to counteract that by filing his own restraining order? Honey, I'm learning that Halle was just being nice because she had a lot more evidence on DDG, but she just didn't submit it. And I'm learning that based on, information that was shared with the court by Halle. That was how the final decision was made as it relates to DDG getting visitation rights. And it is said, actually, if you guys remember yesterday, I mentioned that Halle basically allegedly told the court that DDG should not get any joint custody because she doesn't trust him with Halo because he had hidden Halo before. Well, seems as though it is true. Seems as though she had evidence and text messages regarding that communication to back up her statement, which I'm learning allegedly was submitted to the court, which also helped to influence the decision of DDG getting visitation rights. Now, honestly, this is basically putting DDG in another light. And as I've said to you guys in that video that I did yesterday, I said, you know what? The mere fact that Halle is pushing for sole custody, it kind of gives the sense that, because let's keep it real. And I think it's common sense at this point in time. Halle knows DDG more than how you guys and I know him. And as such, I think that even if there's something that was mentioned that we're not quite comfortable with, at the end of the day, we have to be honest and say, you know what? Halle has experienced DDG. We haven't personally experienced him like that. Even if someone thinks that they know DDG, if you haven't been in the same space as Halle, like being his girlfriend, having an intimate moment with him, having a child with him, you will still not know who he is. I believe it takes the full experience of a Halle Bailey to understand who DDG truly is. So as such, I believe that even though people may come out and vouch for this guy, I really do believe that there's a portion of DDG that only Halle knows, and there's a portion of Halle that only DDG knows. No, it is also very telling that, DDG is not the man that he has been promoting himself to be. I've seen a lot of people saying, oh my God, DDG should be allowed to see his child. And no one is not saying that he shouldn't be allowed to see his child. Whenever a decision is made, even though, the court of public opinion, it is always in session, but we should always remember that it's never legally binding. So the people, content creators, commenters who says that DDG should be in his child's life, we can always say that, but it's up to the court to decide at the end of the day, based on evidence that both party has submitted and based on the argument that their attorney has submitted to the court. That is how the final decision is being made. So what this is saying is that normally, if a father can prove that they have been equally present in the child's life as much as the mom, that's when the father is awarded joint custody. But if the court realizes that the father is not equally as present as the mom, not equally contributing financially as the mom, not making healthy decisions for the child equally as the mom, that's what they're going to do. They're going to grant the mom sole custody and the father would be given visitation rights. So as such, this decision was not made by the court of public opinion. It was not made by creators or commenters. The decision was made by the court. So when you want to tell people that, oh my God, DDG is definitely a good father and he should be allowed to see his child, you can always tell us that. But if the court is not seeing that, they're not going to treat him as such. And that is something that should always be taken into consideration. But guys, I'm learning that a lot has transpired during that mediation hearing that took place a few days ago. And the information is coming out piece by piece. So once I come across more details, once I get any more information, I'm going to come back out here and share it with you guys. But for now, Halle gets to keep sole custody. DDG granted visitation rights. So I don't know how long is the visitation. I don't know if it is 3 hours, 3 days of the week, 3 hours, 2 days of the week, but he has been granted visitation rights. If there's more information on the details of the visitation, I'm going to come back and share that with you, or any other information that becomes available. I'm going to come back and update you guys on that. So that's all I have to share in this video with you all for now. Let me know what's your take, what's your opinion on the matter. While you're at it, do all you need to do in this video to support your girl. Peace.